And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Alright. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Little Guardsman, where we will be tackling level 11 or day 11 today.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right? I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
Okay, so find a ferocious sea monster and make sure there aren't allies in the water.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game. He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Okay, we've got 50. Do we wanna get an extra slot on the truth spray? Oh, it's 60 now. Okay, so we're like 10 short. So is this really going to be our last shift? If so, I guess I should buy, but no, we've got 16 and we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 slots for power crystals. So I think we're all set. So we've got 16 and we can use 16.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Yep. I'm sure.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Okay. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi Lil. They're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole, and that the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night, and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Okay, need to restock on food. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He is officially exiled from the sprawl. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. Striker. We have to put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Mercenaries, okay. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it'll be reflected in your star ranking. Ash. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers, Malcolm. Okay. Alright. Oh, right, we got the 3, so yeah, we can totally load these up. Too bad I couldn't add an extra slot to the truth spray there. Would have been nice. There we go.
Oh, hi! It's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You hired me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs. Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue, but you know, rich people. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Is the food fresh? Let's just, maybe make sure. What's that?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great.
Yeah, sorry, but I
didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
There wasn't anywhere closer you could have got food from?
No, the Monty's in Scarborough was burnt down when the duchy was sacked, and the only other Monty's is in Fireball Canyon. But their food is all weird and pixelated, so Caladar it is.
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we don't want that rotten food.
Kid, I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You wanna deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Kelly, yes, the sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman. thanks.
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
Well, it is my last day.
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
What happened to your blade?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Our city hasn't been ruined, all that much.
I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to. Marvog is no match for the might of the kingdom of Petrard.
You are attempting to use tricky reverse psychology against me. It will fail.
That's what Prince Phineas said too. He figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
He said that? Too dumb, eh? Well, I will destroy the kingdom of Petrard myself.
Good luck. Praetor Kargan, by expertly using reverse psychology and turning their pride against them, they became a powerful agent for the Sprawl. Right on. Yay. Nice. Oh,
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
hello.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the Sprawl. That's the end.
Aw, thank you.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Ash? Is this some... Oh, Striker. Sorry, yeah. Striker? Is this something that we'd want?
The Mer people of Bubbletown are fearsome warriors. They would be an absolute asset in our quest to control the waterways around the Sprawl. Armed with tridents, they could fight off any takers, if they have enough support. Great find, Guardsman.
Here's the thing, though. The letter from Dad said that we needed to find a sea monster and make sure we have no allies in the water. So, am I going to follow the word of the letter? Or am I going to follow Ash's, or sorry, not Ash's, Striker's opinion or advice? So deny or accept? Maybe we could get a sea monster from them? Ah. Look, I can always replay, right? So, I'm thinking... But the letter did say... Find a sea monster and make sure we don't have any allies in the water.
All right, Marabella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got. And we strap on war fins for future reference.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the Sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Ooh.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right, 1,000 gold.
Striker?
A Bangalorean? I thought they were wiped out years ago. They are honorable and will keep their word. Let him in and our defensive capabilities will increase. But for the love of St. Swithin, try to get a discount if you can.
Discount. Should we?
Want to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
Thank you for lowering the price.
Yeah, don't mention it.
No, really, it means a lot.
I said don't mention it. If people hear about this, I'll never make full price again.
My lips are sealed.
All right. Come on in.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Bangalorean. The Bangalorean will aid in the defense of the Sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. So far, so good.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Really? Well, I mean, we do know him. I think I'm just going to let him in. We do know him and he's alright.
Thank you. When the Mages Guild assumes its proper place at the center of power in the sprawl, I will be sure to put in a good word for you, even if you are just a little smaggle. Goodbye, Lil.
Gary, you let this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin join his mentor Tyronius at the Mages Guild Hall. Weren't you paying attention to how he's talking these days? Should I rewind? How many rewinds do I have left? There can't be all that many. Let's rewind. We'll take it from here.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder.
Gary, it's me, Lil, remember?
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
Ash, what do you think?
Queen Desdemona has been quite vocal about gathering all mages from across the land to aid in the defense of the sprawl. Even goblin mages, it would seem. You have my permission to permit him.
Well, Juice spray?
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful Master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
Do I want to do this? I mean, sure, he is different from the Gary that we used to know, but, oh, I don't know. I'm going to admit him.
Thank you. When the Mages Guild assumes its proper place at the center of power in the sprawl...
Yeah. Well, at least we got some more info.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yar. Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine-feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar, har, har.
Old sea dog,
Wow, a real-life pirate! You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow!
Striker?
Pirates, eh? This is not that tricky. If you let them go off to battle, they'll drink their grog and be no match for the enemy. Take their beer and send in the pirates.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're using the X-ray then?
Yar, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home.
Alright.
Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Big juicy IPA,
You are in.
Hardy har! Ye won't be regretting this choice you've made here today, me bucko.
Won't regret it,
Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter.
I love it.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww. What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Aren't limbs supposed to, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
I know your dad. He's Seamus McGoblin, right? The artist.
Him an artist? No, Mum. He has a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
Alright. You're the real deal. We'll let you in. We kinda promised your dad that we would.
All right, you little cutie pie. You're free to go in.
Thank you kindly, Mum, and God bless you.
Tell your dad I say hello.
I will, Mum. Oh, I'm so excited to see him, and me mum, and even me sisters. I'm gonna head straight there. I won't even stop to rob any elderly people at knife point.
Aw, that's so... Wait, what?
Well, maybe I'll nick just one geezer, for sport. Toodaloo for now.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Oops. Teeny Tom McGoblin. You've known Seamus McGoblin since level 2. He will be overjoyed to see his son.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Oh, is this the sea monster? We've kind of already got allies in the water, though.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right. And he is very good at it, I promise you.
Here's the thing, though. I guess I should have turned down everybody else because, yeah. I should have listened to the letter. No allies in the water. Oh. The number of these does not go down. It's still 5. So I'm probably going to restart the day. And deny all of the allies because that letter did say that I needed to make sure we don't have any allies in the water. So that's probably what we have to do. Striker?
Huh. I had heard rumblings of underground fish fights happening down by the docks in the past. I suppose there is the tiniest chance this could be a fighting fish. If it is, they are rather dangerous, and that could be a big win for us. Or a liability. One or the other.
Yeah, what if we turn you down? We've already got the merfolk and the pirates. Is that going to be enough?
He really is quite a violent fish.
Yeah, but come on, he's a pet fish.
He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
I'm not going to do it because we've got those allies in the water. Or should I rewind?
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
I'm sorry, I can't draft him either.
We'll see how this goes. Do I want to rewind? I kind of want to see how it goes with the allies. But that's the letter though. It did say to get a sea monster and make sure there are no allies in the water. I think I'm going to rewind and do... The instructions clearly say to take the sea monster and not take any other allies. But like, I personally would be inclined to take the allies and not the sea monster. I'm going to see how it goes. We may lose it. Hopefully we don't. Let's see. I totally went against the letter. Aww.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Nuh-uh.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants.
Shh, don't spoil it.
alright.
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire.
Is
But
Dad
first, I
back?
know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like on the house to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be? Coming right up.
Yeah, just milk for me.
The letter can wait. There's a surprise waiting for you over there by the fire.
Okay.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations. What a party. Are you having a good time?
Honestly, not really, but I'm trying to feel the love echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil, it's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Hi.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
It's not my birthday. I was fired. And these nice people are throwing me a party. But honestly, I just want to curl up in the fetal position and sleep for a year.
Come on, Lil, be a good sport.
If Arda and Emma don't see me do a magic trick, I don't get my 37 gold and contractually mandated piece of pie.
Sure.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare? That's right! A sparrow! Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame. That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Aww.
There she is, my little guardsman.
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
Yeah, I did get a couple of game overs.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Aww.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
A hat perfectionist. Yeah, since we no longer have a job, we don't need to buy upgrades or crystals or anything. Well, I guess we'll go to bed and see what happens in the naval battle. I'm pretty anxious. I did go totally against the letter. Kelly, without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's home of the soup was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the Great Bowl Shortage of '02, Monty was going to have to improvise. throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Praetor Kargan was insulted to hear that Prince Phineas thought that she was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare he think something like that, she thought. She was going to have to think of a way to make good on her vow to defeat Petrard once and for all. But how exactly was she going to destroy the entire kingdom of Petrard? She started thinking this was going to be tough, maybe too tough. She probably shouldn't even try to do it. But maybe that's why she should do it, to prove that it could be done. And she was the only one brave enough to do it. But if she could be brave enough, anyone could, right? Maybe. Months of talking herself into, and subsequently back out of, doing battle with Petrard eventually drove the Praetor mad. Her people staged a coup and demanded a special ballet that would remove her as their leader. But maybe she should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, she thought. Maybe. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl in a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Gary's magical power flourished thanks to his powerful crystal-infused wand, and the apprentice mage was a natural choice to be named as the right hand of Tyronius Athanatos. As a high-placed member of the new Freedom Caucus, Gary was instrumental drafting their new code and creed, including rules for the treatment of smuggles. The goodness that Gary had helped to foster with his work in the GLA was rapidly overshadowed by the harsh and draconian measures he helped put in place with the Dark Mages. His obsession with his wand and its crystal only deepened, and the goblin became very thin and gaunt, his eyes becoming sunken in his emaciated face. He took to muttering to himself and became agitated during daylight. Although he received many messages from his former best friend Julian, he never replied, and the two goblins never saw each other again. Aww. On his way to the docks to meet his family, Teeny Thumb happened across an old lady attempting to cross a busy street. What a perfect opportunity to rob her at knife point, he thought, and he did just that. Later, once reunited with his family, Teeny Thumb told them all about the old geezer and showed them the purse he nicked from her. While they were mortified at Thumb's actions, they couldn't deny that the sweet bun they found in the pilfered handbag was a welcome treat. Across town, the old lady was rushed to the hospital with knife wounds. While the doctor was distracted, the old lady shapeshifted and took the form of one of the nurses and escaped from the examination room. A trail of mysterious orange ooze was seen leading out of the hospital. Okay. Shapeshifter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maribella returned to her home in Bubbletown with the message, "We swim to battle!" The fierce but uninspired tribe of merpeople moved songlessly into fray and failed to instill any terror in the enemy. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, costumed brewery employees, raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than they would have had they been sauced. Dennis ended his fish fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 117-0, with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came, and the waters of Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. Oh no! The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Uh-oh, I should have followed the advice in the letter.
We have just received word that the Sprawl forces have successfully pushed back the enemy. While some of the invading forces still remain just outside of the Sprawl, the remainder of the Petrardian detachment has been defeated or is retreating. While it is still too soon to declare victory, things are finally trending in the right direction. You probably can't tell by my voice, but I am very happy. We will be keeping this channel clear for further updates.
Okay.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
So, we lost one battle. But, we did win two. So, maybe we'll get a good ending? We'll see. I haven't exactly done everything perfectly, so we probably won't get the best ending, but hopefully it'll at least be a good one. I guess, we'll see. And in the next episode, we'll get into level 12 or day 12. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't have a job anymore, so I wonder what day 12 will be about then. But, for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.